Can I run a bit by you?
Please.
So this is just an idea. I don't know where the joke is perfectly, but I said it last night. It got something. And I was like, all right, it needs more. But, talking about like healthcare in this country, like I'm obviously not defending what Luigi did, but we all kind of get it.
Yeah.
Like protesting doesn't do shit.
Right.
So I'm not saying it's okay, but we all get like, even if you have insurance and you're getting ripped off, it takes what? We found someone in your network. You need a referral. It'll take 6 months. Okay, I can buy a gun today.
Good point.
Some of that. So it's like, at a certain point you get angry. I think that's the anger. That got to pop. I'm like, there's something there, right?
Maybe guns are easier to get than insurance, like that's the whole meat of it. Like the gun, they do have a waiting period.
Not federally.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't believe so. I think that used to be a thing.
Okay.
Two guys who don't have guns talking about guns.
No, or healthcare.
But like, it is funny. It's easier. Like, I wonder if more people have guns or healthcare. That's
a good question. I guess if you have a gun, you don't need healthcare.
Federal law does not require a waiting period. All right.
Who's the first guy to walk into a hospital and they go, yeah, sit right there, sir. It'll be a couple hours. And he's like,
John Q.
Yeah. John Q.
Connection there, but I feel people made that comment. I'll noodle with that, but there's something there. When you get that first bite, I was riffing. I was like, all right, that laugh means something.
Yeah, I like that. That's big, and talk about timely.
Yeah, hopefully it stays. I think that story's going to stay relevant.
Oh yeah, he's in the trial. That's all going to keep coming up.
Nathan McIntosh had a good angle on it too. I've heard so many of the just like he's hot, and you're like, all right, he needs more.
Yes. Well, what's his angle?
I forgot it, but it's probably on Instagram.
McIntosh, underrated.
He's fucking funny.
Good comic, always unique takes and different angles.
Yeah.
Check him out.
It's on his Instagram, I think, or maybe Twitter or something. I don't know. But yeah, he's a funny guy.
Is this anything? And this is, talk about a half-baked idea.
This is it. They offered $10,000. This is it, for information.
On the killer, $10,000, $1 billion company offered $10,000 for their CEO. That's like if somebody killed my mom and I offered you half a penny to find the killer.
Wait, I don't get it. I missed the beginning.
Somebody help find the killer of my mom? I'll give you a bite of my sandwich.
Because he said that the company's worth billions, and they offered $10,000 to find the.
I see. That's funny. That's hilarious.
Great angle. Yeah, what was your bit?
That's great. The sweater's a problem, but a great bit. We love you, Nate.
Good stuff.
Is this stupid? I read some stat. It said 98% of women can't keep a secret. That's like one of their flaws.
Wow.
And I thought that might be why there's so few female serial killers. It's not because they're better people. It's just because they're like, where were you on the night of 15? She's like, well, all right, I killed 4 guys. They can't keep it in.
Yeah, we can gab and be quiet. We can kill and be quiet. You feel women murder and you like need a gab about it.
Yes, you got to gossip. And I thought the funny part could be she's in the confession and she's like, well, I went out to kill this guy. Then I realized I needed milk. All they had was soy milk. There's a lot of sugar in soy milk. I can't have, and the guy's like,
get to it.
Just kill me.
Yeah, there's something funny too about like you murder people and you just have to get it out.
Yeah.
Talking to a friend, they're like, I met a guy the other night, and then he's like, I met a guy too. What happened next? I shouldn't say.
Yes. Come on, it's me.
There's something really funny about that. I didn't know where you were going. You're going CIA.
Oh, right.
Like murder is funnier.
Yeah, women can't keep a secret.
How many female serial killers have there been? Right? It's
very few.
Very few.
Especially famous ones. I know we got Monster. 16%. Wow, women only do 10% of the murder.
It's usually a domestic thing too, I think.
That's true.
But like that's the thing too. Is like, look at Luigi, good-looking guy murders someone. Warnos from Monster, not exactly making my dick hard.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like we're not standing outside. Like we'll be there when you get out.
Right. Well, if a girl's hot enough, she can get a guy to kill for him.
Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
Right. That is amazing. They got Charlize Theron to play her.
I know.
These are the casting people. They're like, you want to get someone who's maybe a good character actress? They're like, nah, just ugg up.
Well, what is
the hottest woman in the world?
What does it say about America that we're like, okay, I want to be taken seriously. I got to be ugly. You know, like she wants to win an Oscar. You can't win an Oscar if you're hot. Oh, this lady's asking for it. Look at this fucking knife.
You know who was pretty hot though? She was not a serial killer, but remember Jodi Arias?
Oh yeah.
She was. I had a bit about her back in the day about how her boyfriend. She stabbed her boyfriend 30 times, shot him in the head, and all because he broke up with her. Mm-hmm. And women are always like, "Why don't you be a man and break up with me in my face?" And I'm like, "That's why." I'm gonna stick to text.
Yeah, she's kind of got a Bobert vibe.
She looks crazy.
She does. Nice lips. Damn, you broke up with her. Yeah. One time, a friend of mine, he cheated on a girl, and she was like, "Why didn't you just dump me?" And he's like, "Well, I still want to go out with you. I just wanted to fuck this other person." And she's like, "Well, just break up with me if you don't want to fuck. If you want to fuck other people." And he's like, "But I always want to fuck other people. That doesn't make sense."
Yeah, that is a tough thing. It's like
a tough one.
I had another bit I was working on like that, where it's like my girlfriend asked if I want to fuck other people, and I was like, "Of course." And she goes, "Like what?" And I was like, "Well, you don't want to sleep with other guys?" And she goes, "No." And I was like, "Well, you're always commenting when a guy is attractive." And she goes, "That doesn't mean I want to sleep with him." And I was like, "Okay, well, that's fucking weird."
That's weird.
That's like if I see a movie trailer and it looks amazing, I'm not like, "Man, that looks incredible," for another man to enjoy,
exactly.
not me.
Yeah, of course. It's like food. You want to eat all the food. It looks good.
Yeah, it's. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm just saying this is what I want.
Of course.
But then you have to. You really have to. It hurts. They want honesty, but then don't ask questions that you know are going to hurt your feelings.
I know. That's
true.
Be like,
no, I don't even look at anyone else.
Yeah.
Of course we do.
That's why I never got that whole. That's another thing with ladies I don't get is like the happy wife, happy life. Like, what is this, a dictator? Like, I'm terrified of this woman. If she's not happy, my whole life is ruined. Like, some people aren't happy all the time. Like, why? This is on me now?
Yeah.
Suck up. Get your shit together.
That is a whip. That's also like kind of. Yeah, it's like the old '90s sitcom.
Yes.
Where it's
yes.
Like, we're like, oh, well, whatever you want, honey. I thought this was like a partnership.
I know. What the hell? Happy wife, happy life. Ooh, when I heard that, I was like, I'm never getting married.
Also, why? So my happiness is now dependent on her happiness.
Exactly.
I've dated people who have severe depression. It usually starts after they date me, but still. No, but that's insane.
It's insane, and you're treating him like a kid. It's like, oh, the toddler is unhappy, so she's screaming all day. You're like, well, get it together. If you're unhappy, suck it up. Go to work. Figure it out. Why is this on me?
That's fucking stupid.
It's stupid. It's a little misogynisty too.
A little bit,
yeah.
Because you're like, it's like fake ass kissery,
right?
It's like those people that post the pictures with their wives all the time, and you know they're miserable.
Yes,
we all know those couples that they're like hanging on by a thread,
overcompensate,
and they're doing the posts because they're like, "No, we're good. See, I'm showing you that I'm not going to leave because I'm showing the world that you're mine." But it's like, yeah, but.
Say hand in hand with the people who spend $8 million on a wedding. They get an elephant and they get like a 3-ring circus and all this guys doing the fire and the crazy food and the band, and then they break up in a year. You know?
Oh God!
Because they put the love into the wedding. They don't put the love into each other.
It's showy.
It's showy.
Not real. It's like you're not. If you felt secure in it, you wouldn't have to do all this.
Right. It's the guy who's like, I love pussy. You're like, no straight guy talks like that.
Man, it is kind of like a gay dude who is acting how they think straight dudes act.
Yeah.
Just hanging around like, man, you know what fucking rocks? Pussy, dude.
Right.
Love pussy so much.
Yeah.
Just like, do you?